You might have noticed a group of people walking along the city trail on a Tuesday morning. One had knickers on because he had invited folks to play a game of horseshoes with him. And while they were pitching, they could also pitch their ideas about their concerns about community health issues because he was the Minnesota Commissioner of the Department of Health. And he enjoyed being in the best workout center there is, the great outdoors. So let's join the folks as they meander along the trail to Lower Hannah's Bend Park and the horseshoe pits.
You stay right on the river for pretty much all your walking. It's very nice that way.
This is the Cannon River now.
Yeah.
Little Cannon comes in just back there.
The floods are the water's up to the bottom of that river. Yeah.
Well, by now, folks have worked up a bit of an appetite, so they are nourishing themselves before they start pitching horseshoes.
The national health rankings of states, we were number one for many, many years. So what do you think our ranking is right now? What do you think? Yeah, and he said 2. We're actually down to number 6. We had been number 1 and 2 for probably 10 years. In the last 5 years, we've dropped down to number 6. And then we just had some data that came out, and it's not officially published yet, but from the behavioral risk factor surveillance system that some of you know about and some of you don't care about. It's looking at some of the data, but from 2010 to 2011, we've got, compared to other states, our smoking rates are gone up, our obesity rates have gone up, our physical activity rates have gone down relative to other states. So my guess is that when the ranking comes out in November of this year, we're going to be lucky if we remain at number 6. That we're probably going to be worse than that. And that's not going to look good for the health department, you know, and it's not going to be good for the state of Minnesota. We have more horseshoe pitchers in Minnesota per capita than any other state in the country, and I'm sure some of you are expert horseshoe pitchers. I'm not, but so I don't plan on beating anybody, especially our 10-year-old. But also, it gives me a chance to wear knickers, because where else can you wear knickers and go to work, right? So I'm here to do a little bit of horseshoe pitching. We'll talk about horseshoes, but we'll talk about the issues that you want to pitch to me when we go over.
Do you want to just hold these here for you? There. It's kind of heavy. You should probably throw one in. Maybe just throw it down there.
So what's special about these shoes?
Nothing. They're just that I don't want to wear my leather shoes with mud.
Oh, okay. I thought I was going to learn some really good technique here.
Nothing. Then I don't have to polish these at the end of the day.
Practice again. We're warming up for it.
You throw these horseshoes and you try to get a ringer on this post, and this is a ringer where, you know, it goes around all the way around, or within 6 inches. That's 6 inches of the post, and you can throw it any way you want. I would suggest you throw it underhand, otherwise you throw it in your shoulder. But some people can hold it like this, you know, and do a kind of flip up and around. Others will throw it like this and do 1 3/4 turn. Others will throw it like this and do 1 1/4 turn. Doesn't make any difference. The idea is to get it from where you're standing as close to that stake as you possibly can. And if it is sort of an ageist and a sexist sport, so that if you're male under the age of 70, you pitch from 40 feet. If you're a female or over 70, you get to pitch from 30 feet. I didn't make up those rules. That's the division. And I think there's a younger age group too. I don't know if you're under 14, I think you get to pitch from 30 feet also. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be in the center pitching area, and I would like to go back and forth a couple times with whoever wants to throw the horseshoes with me. And during that time, you can give me some suggestions about what's going on in this county, what's going on in the city, what's going on in this region. What are some of the things that you would always like to talk to a health commissioner about? So I think we're going to start. Loden, you want to start? All right. I drive my tube in Northfield almost every day. You can. You hit that. All right, you go. All right, you get a second shot. Oh, okay, now I'm going to stop back here because I have to go farther distance. All right, so see, I haven't had any warm-ups yet, so let's see if I can. Well, I got it in the right pit. Oh, too short. All right, now we're good.
Okay.
That's a galloping shoe.
Ooh, sorry. Okay. I wasn't trying for that.
You're consistent.
It's so hard to switch. And the reason we run Loden is because he was diabetic.
So what's the family or the situation that really stands? Pretty good.
Commissioner, are you going to give him any tips on his form?
I need a little tip.
There you go. Looks pretty good to me. Got good form.
Donation in this.
Yeah, and so they have volunteers and lots of fundraising. Just say you go with grants.
Any way you want. Some people hold it like this. Some people hold it like this. Some people hold it like this. You know what I mean? The basic thing is.
I would hold it like that. Yeah.
Are we recording here or not?
Yep, it's recording.
Well, let's turn this way here and get this.
Oh, time out. Political shot. Cool.
He's getting all his practice in there.
Yeah.
Oh.
How's Tom doing?
All right. Good. So you get to go 30 feet.
Everybody better move back. Everybody better. I'm shooting. Okay.
Yes, right. That's a good place.
You want to pitch? Me and you? Just play? Hey!
Very good.
Hey!
Right, because we want upper body exercise along the city trail. It's free.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody can jog, get aerobic, but now they can get the upper body. Here, County Commissioner Richard Samuelson and Dr. Erlinger visit, while others, like Tom Bergeson, get in a few tosses of horseshoes. Of course, the media from newspapers and cable TV were present.
I like the community activism here. There's this young lady here carrying the camera who takes it upon herself to get the health commissioner down here. Is exactly what I want to happen. I want communities to take ownership of what's going on in the community.
Just in our last biennium, at the start of it, there were concurrent bills in the House and Senate to bring smoking back into some bars and restaurants.
Yeah.
Fortunately, they didn't go anywhere.
Yeah, but I always have to be vigilant all the time.
I'll be the last.
Yeah, I gotta get a ringer.
I'm going to stay here and make sure
Pretty
that
much.
you can pitch.
I do want to pitch. I have about a number of
Oh, I didn't get it. Oh, very good. Very good.
Watch Susan Johnson She has a special little kick that adds to her toss.
Sometimes you go high, sometimes you go, it's not because of consistency. It's just, I had a good time. It was a beautiful day. It was fun. I heard lots of laughter and some, I don't know if they were laughing at me or just laughing at each other, but regardless, it's a good thing. So thanks for coming out and making this possible. And I'll bring a lot of messages back to St. Paul and we'll share with my staff. Good. Well, thank you all. Keep up the good work. You're doing a lot of good work down here, and I expect to come back again.
Here are some of the issues that were covered this day. And then it was time to say goodbye.
See ya.
Thanks to all who took part in our program. And thanks to you for watching. Along the Way with Rosie.